It's me, Michael. It's gonna use my real name, which means serious time. So, as you can tell in the title, I am remembering a friend of mine who passed away towards the end of 2023. So, where do I start? I guess I'll start during my freshman year in high school. Him and I both went to Rosemead High School in Rosemead, California. We were part of it. I met him during my during my freshman year. He was part of he was a junior, I was a freshman, and at that time, freshmen weren't, I would say, freshmen weren't um, hazed as much by upperclassmen. They were mostly hazed by seniors. Um, because seniors were like, hey, it's our last year, let's just go out and bet. And believe me, I was there. But yeah, I met my old friend. His name was Ava Solis at when I went to Rosemead High School. Um, he was a junior, and he would help occasionally. We were part of a group that was part of that was the I guess I could say we're the KRHS group, which was KRHS was the TV station we were all a part of at Rosemead. Um, hey Shadow, come here. Come up here. Don't be rubbing your head against the table here. Anyway, a little this from our cat. I guess you can sense me being a little emotional right now. He's going up underneath my nephew's bed. So, continue. Um, able to occasionally help us out with us TV production one people. I think it was TVP3 or TVP2. I can't remember. But he would occasionally help us out with stuff that we were doing, and that's how I met him. It was the crew, as a lot of people would refer to it. Shadow. Shadow. Ah, excuse me. Anyway, it was me, him, a couple of other friends of ours, Kevin and Kenny, and then as the years went on, we added a couple more members. Another girl named Tracy and another guy named Kirk. We we all would go around, do the different stories, um, and cover things Rosemead High School related. And it was there that I learned how to do all this. Um, but he had that type of personality, the kind of personality that knew how to treat people. And he whenever he met someone, he left a lasting impression. And so anyway, well, year a year later during my sophomore year, that was where he graduated in 1989. Then after that, um, uh, Kevin and Kenny graduated in 1990. Then I graduated in 1991. We all had gone our separate ways at that fast forward a few years later, I was working at McDonald's, and one day I got a customer of my friend Kevin. He we chatted for a little bit. We then through him I reconnected with Abel, and and another friend of his, one Vincent Martinez. I'll refer to him as Vince. Um, Now I'm not giving Kevin or Kenny's or anybody else's last name because you can look at it. You can look up anywhere and say Abel Sully, Abel Sully's probably like, okay, yeah, Vincent Martinez. But for the most part, Kevin has one of those, I wouldn't say uncommon, uncommon last names. So is Kenny. Mine is very uncommon. You see, I don't want to, give full information. But anyway, we ended up, just hanging out, being friends again. I learned that Abel wanted to have his own, wanted to make his own. Well, this is back in high school. I knew that Abel wanted to make his own. His big dream was he wanted to make his own production company to translate and dub anime correctly. Um, Man, if he's, pretty sure pretty sure he doesn't like the shit that's going on today. But anyway, yeah, he was a huge anime fan. Matter of fact, I remember one of the things I remember from watching, from being over at his house. I remember is like we had people that knew that would show us episodes of certain series right as it came from Japan. And back then, that was hard. You can't do it right now where you can. Well, and then the thing of this is anyway. Um, yeah, that was you can get it. Like for example, you can get stuff right the day of. They go to you the day of these days. You wouldn't be able to get that back then. So yeah, he wanted to do it to where he would do it correctly. We unfortunately he never got the chance to do that. Well, we did some things here and there. We got introduced in a company that is called. He also introduced me to Magic the Gathering. I've kind of fallen off of that. But for the most part, we kept in touch. A few years after we started, Kevin went off on his own thing because he met a woman that he's currently happily married to, and he has a daughter. Vince moved up north. I think he still lives up in California, and every so often he would come down and visit Abel. And every time I post something on social media, he would message me saying, "You're alive." Yeah. Well, him and I would occasionally go out and just chill, just hang out with each other for a bit. Then on December 21st of last year, I got a Facebook message from Kevin's younger sister, Wendy, and she said the message read, "I don't know if you remember me, but I'm Kevin's sister, Wendy." And I found out from Vince that Abel is at county with Inacoma. County meaning Los Angeles County USC Medical Center in downtown LA. Or no, it's actually, I don't know if it's considered downtown, but it's like right by, more towards East LA than downtown. And it's coincidentally where I was born on February 1973. So, yeah. Um, I said, yes, I do remember Wendy, and good to talk to you again, and keep me posted. She said, sure. I then went to Abel's Facebook page, found Vincent's Facebook page, and he stated that on his page that he was visiting Abel, who was in a coma. Then, a little over a week later, on December 29th, I got the message. I was on my way to work. I got the message from Wendy that Abel's brother Joe had made the decision to disconnect him from life support. They were going to do it at 1 o'clock that day. I knew it was inevitable. So I spent that whole day at work this past Friday. Just like, I mean, I went in. I went in and I was like, I signed myself in, got my radio, said, can I get the x ray keys, please? Thank you. Went right back out. A few minutes later, my supervisor comes up and says, you came in? I was okay. And I told the person I was working with what was going on. And anytime someone say, hey, Mike, she like, don't bother him. Yeah, I was, so, yeah. Then that was another misfortune. That he was going to get some life support. Taking off life support. Now I know. First the thing is, I know Joe. I know Joe from when I met him back when we were hanging out. Joe's the kind of person who doesn't like to see people suffer, especially family. And that's what he was doing. He was making sure that people weren't suffering. And yeah, it's really all I got. Oh, well, continue on to the end here. I saw that I went to Abel's Facebook page. A lot of people were leaving messages saying, it's out of here. And he left a message at 3:23 p.m. The official time of death was yeah. It's too bad to realize his dream. He he was a kind of person who he was a kind person. He had his issues. He had his flaws, but you know what? Nobody's perfect. And yeah, he wasn't perfect, but he was a good friend. And I'm gonna miss him. Rest in peace, Abel. Hopefully, one of these days, I'll see you up there. Hopefully, not anytime soon. Anyway, this is all just thank you all for watching. Take care of yourselves. Made this video also, just to let you guys know that I'll be fine.